from now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating, little daddy, LeBron, your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a team blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the tell the road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blink of my VIP. Snack of my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro, they tryna me. That's the wrong way, back your buddy if you get lucky, it'll get.
Playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And he's up across the 25 and down at the... On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Second and 9 now. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 33 yards that time.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
They'll run, Achane. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And now an audible here into something else. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That is caught by Williams for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there, laying himself out in the end zone. And the Dolphins are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Here's Mahomes to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Kennedy. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They'll run here with a rookie. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. Now Patrick going to change the play. To throw, it's Mahomes. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Now a handoff up the middle. Kennedy had a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Kennedy. Pushes him aside at the 10. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Achane gets it from the gun. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw here. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Achane on the counter, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 60 by 6. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Viking 18. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions, 19 tight, 19 tight.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Let's go.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. That's Kennedy. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
It looks like they'll move things around here. They'll run on first down. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So the opposite of what they envisioned when they left that locker room. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Kennedy. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. On first down, Kennedy gets past one man. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go. Woody. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 6-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 17-14.
Dolphins 14. Harrison Butker at the kickoff, 14 of the city.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jameson Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have retaken a third-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown On their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Two yards still to go. Third down now. Mahomes going to change things up. Chase, the motion man right. On third down, it's Kennedy. And he will have a Chiefs first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. They'll keep it on the ground. Kennedy, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. And now they'll shift things around. Now a handoff up the middle. Woody. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Mahomes going to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. Up the middle they go. It's Kennedy. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 66 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. Woody. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle they go. Woody. And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. But now he appears to be in some pain. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Kennedy. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Right back to him on first down. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. Here's Mahomes, third and goal. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here now in the fourth quarter of this championship game. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. They'll come up first and 10 here.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Well, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's third down.
Here we go, here we go. 79 Bronco. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warrior, 70.
Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Up the middle they go. It's Kennedy. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. And that's the one that should seal the victory. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And as they take that knee, you can hear a pin drop in this stadium right now, partner.
I'd say you can hear a pin drop except for one thing. You're hearing a lot of people on cell phones right now calling and saying, cancel my reservation, because this crowd thought they were going to the Super Bowl. They had trips planned, hotels, reservations, the whole deal. That's all wiped out now.
Well, the Lombardi Trophy would be nice to hoist. They have to hold off for that for a little bit. Right now, the Lamar Hunt has to feel good to hold.
Oh, it's got to feel great for them. And remember, Lamar Hunt helped create the American Football League, which became, of course, in most part, the American Football Conference. And he's the one who gave us the name Super Bowl.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.